Are you going to do the?
Oh yeah. Hold on.
Oh, it's not. Wait, what?
It's Q&A Friday, bro.
No, I'm not here, man. I am
Uh,
not here.
it's okay because I didn't change any of the stuff yet because I'm running late, bro. How are you? Are you settled in?
Yeah, yeah,
Kinda, kinda.
yeah. I can't really discuss it tonight, but
Well, that's
I'll
fine.
talk to you tomorrow. My throat is a little rough.
All
A lot
right.
of
What?
yelling.
Oh boy. Well, we're rolling, so we're live.
Okay. All righty.
Well, welcome to Friday. We made it.
Yes, you and me, buddy.
Choo Choo's here.
Oh, Choo Choo came in?
Choo Choo is here. She
I
says,
don't see her.
it's hooray. It is the first time that I am on time. You were on time, and yet we were not, Choo Choo. Thank you for being. Look at
Oh,
Love
there
and
we go.
Life is here as well. Good
Oh,
evening.
my goodness.
Good evening to you as well. We're so happy.
How come it's not
Um,
working tonight? Well, yeah.
Sam is in a different location, so just keep
Yes,
that
I
in
had
mind.
to vacate the premises due to some espionage issues.
Espionage issues.
Why isn't this working tonight?
I don't
Yeah.
know. I have no idea.
Anyway, hi guys. How are you?
Yeah, how are you? How are things? How are things? How was your week? How was your week, Sam?
I don't know. I was with you the whole time.
I mean, that's a good point. But how are you? How are things?
Yeah. Who, me or them?
You.
I'm all right. Things are
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Nothing to,
Plugging along.
yeah, nothing to write home about. But hey, you can't
Well,
always have an incredible day every day.
we do try to make the most out of every day, but yes, you're right. We can't have great days all the time, but we can try. Uh, I actually had a
Sorry,
pretty
babe.
I had a pretty decent week.
Yeah, good. Well, you were sick though.
Right, so I feel much better than I did even on Wednesday. Watching from
Oh,
California, all the way off in California. Just kidding.
hi.
Where at in California?
Yeah.
Are you close to us?
Okay, this is not working out for me
No,
tonight.
I don't think it's working, bro. It's not working.
I wonder why not.
Shiny Bell is here waving. Stay safe, guys. We're trying to stay safe. Doing the best we can. Doing the best anybody can, right? I mean,
Whatever.
we do the best we can. Uh, I have some fun questions, as you know. A lot of times we try to compile a lot of your guys's questions, um, and we've run out. So we are gonna just do some fun things that are kind of like, and you can ask us anything at any time, by the way. But
There's your heart, guys.
there's, I love how it just says random.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Doesn't even say random Sam. It just says random. Some random guy.
I actually came up with that name for a character in a pilot for a animated sitcom
The
about a
random
band
Sam.
trying to make it,
Yep.
and
We sh-
it's basically the stories are based on my and my sister's experiences playing all over the country in some really weird places and some nice places, but
sure.
mostly weird.
I mean, isn't it, like when you're starting off, especially when you're like a band and you're starting off that kind of tour? Aren't they all like weird places? I feel like they're all weird.
They're all weird.
That's what it,
Trust me, I'm there. I
that
was there.
that's what it feels like to me.
Yeah.
So anyway, so
I should tell a story about the
please
West Virginia gig. Do you want to hear that now, or do you want to wait for later?
wait. Well, hold on. Ophela is
Antioch. Do you
Antioch.
have the hang? Do you have the hand grenade over there? The Holy Hand Grenade.
The Holy
of
Hand Grenade
Antioch.
of Antioch. I don't know how many people are going to get that reference.
Only people our age.
Probably. But if you don't know, you should find out. It's really good. I didn't even know, where is Antioch? Is that southern,
good
northern,
question.
central? Yeah, I don't
think
know.
it's somewhere in the Baltic area, maybe I have no idea.
You remember
So
what
where's-
happened, Sam,
Well, I
when
know
we
where
tried
Antioch
to...
is in California.
Oh, you do?
There's. Oh, this is a different
Ah,
person calling us.
Well, hello to
Well,
you.
That's two people calling us handsome guys.
Well,
There's
Choo
something
Choo
wrong
said
with
it
these
earlier.
cameras.
Choo Choo said it earlier, and we're grateful for any time we see it. It freaks us out because we get it so seldom. It doesn't freak us out. It just is like, I mean, it's really nice. I love it. We just don't ever get it. So were you going to tell your story or no?
Oh, yes. When I was early in my career as a musician, I was in a 4-piece band, and we had an agent who loved to send us to the weirdest places.
Yeah.
So we had nothing to do one week, and so he said, "Well, I got something for you." And I'm like, "Oh, what is it? Does it pay?" He goes, "Yeah, it pays."
Sure.
So we went to, it was in West Virginia, in the mountains, in the Appalachian Mountains. There's your setup right there.
Yeah.
Okay. Who's from Oh, yeah. Anyway, I'm sorry, I got back. Shiny bubbles.
When the keys start going, you have no choice but to look. I got you.
So we have 2 trucks worth of gear in ourselves, and we're riding up this mountain road that winds up way into the Appalachian Mountains. And it was cold and windy, and we get there, and there's this little, I don't want to call it a bar, a kind of a small, weird nightclub in the middle of nowhere. Okay? If you've ever seen Deliverance, we're looking like this.
It's kind of
Okay.
like a cross between Deliverance and the Blues Brothers.
Yeah, kind of. Anyway, long story short, we got in, we set up, we asked them what kind of music they liked, and the lady said, "We like both kinds, country and western." Sorry, Blues Brothers
That
reference.
is totally Blues Brothers.
I just love that line.
We like both
Anyway,
kinds. Yeah.
So they said, just play whatever you play. So we were doing some 80s dance music, and there was like 3 people in the club the entire time, every night. We were there for like 4 days. Well, we're supposed to be there for 6 days, but we had to leave quickly after the 4th day.
Oh,
That's
so
because-
okay. So I've heard this story. I didn't know you were actually there for 4 days prior. That's new.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I didn't know
It
that.
was weird. Oh, I'm sorry. I must have
No,
left
that's
that out.
good.
Anyway, nothing happened every night. Just a few people, and nobody liked anything we played until we played a Michael Jackson song, believe it or not, out here in the boonies. So we spent the time on, when we're not playing, learning more Michael Jackson so we could play more. And so we did that, but we just couldn't bring in the crowd, apparently. So they blamed us for it. And the owner, who was a real character, I mean, this is like right out of a movie. He asked us to come to the office, and he goes, "We're not going to need you for the rest of the week. And so here's your money." But, and we're all standing in there, and he's got this silver 6-shooter as big as, like this big. I mean, it was
Yeah.
huge, sitting on the desk pointing at us. And he goes, "Here's your money." And then our drummer, of course, it's always the drummer, was a hothead. And he said, "That's not the money we made a deal for." He goes, "Well, you guys didn't do too well up here." and we're like, and I'm like, just shut up, Joe, shut up.
Yeah, let's just
So
take the money and
the
get out of
guitar
here.
the guitar player and I had to literally hold him back. He wanted to fight the guy, and there's a gun sitting there. So we finally pulled him away, and we said, "Okay, we're out of here." So we took our gear down faster than we've ever done anything like that. Packed it up into the trucks. This is like at 3 in the morning, right after the place closed and gig's over. So I said, "I don't care. Let's just get out of here." So we
Yeah.
get in our trucks and we start driving down the mountain. And this is the God's truth. Behind us comes a pickup truck with about 6 guys that looked like they were holding shotguns. I'm serious. I swear to God. And I'm like, and they're like hooping and hollering. I'm like, this isn't real. What is this? This doesn't happen for real, you know. So we drove like the Dickens down this mountain.
Were you you weren't driving, were you?
I was driving one truck, and the guitar player was
Oh,
was
jeez.
driving the other.
Okay.
And of course, the drummer was hanging out the window yelling at him.
Probably flipping him
This guy.
off. And...
I'm like, stop, we're going to get killed. So we get down to the bottom of the mountain. It takes us about an hour and a half to wind down through the Appalachian Mountain, down to the flat area where the freeway is. And there was a gas station there. So we pulled in there, and I called the agent, and I told him what for. I just reamed his.
Yeah, you said you're
And, you
fired.
know, I said, "What are you doing? Are you trying to kill us?" And I told him a story. He wouldn't believe us. And I'm like, "This is for real, dude." Anyway, they gave up when the
They're like,
gas
they just wanted to
station
make sure
came up.
you left. They just want to make sure you got out of town.
Yeah, but not in a very pleasant way.
No, they wanted you out pretty fast. Yeah, I mean, honestly, if you guys have
Yeah, it
not
was scary.
seen, if you guys have not seen Blues Brothers, it's almost exactly
yeah.
like that. Which, and I
Yeah,
think they were in some podunk town,
they were. It was
and
a podunk
I
town,
don't remember where,
and they
but
had a chicken wire cage in front of
yeah,
the band,
yeah,
and because people threw bottles at the band if they
yep,
didn't like what they were playing.
yep, yep.
We didn't have
Yours
that,
didn't have, yeah,
but
okay.
the gun did enough for me. So
Well, at least you got 4 nights out of it. That's good.
yeah,
Three
but
or
we
four
didn't
nights,
get
whatever it
paid for
was.
4 nights. He paid us for 2 nights.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
That was the argument with the drummer. That's why he got pissed off and
I
wanted to fight
mean,
the guy. And I'm like, don't you see this gun right here, dude?
let it. You should have just let him do it, and you guys take off. Let the drummer handle his business.
I thought about it, but
Where's he now? Where's this drummer now?
God knows. I don't know. He had some drug issues, and
Oh,
like in Spinal Tap, it's always the drummer. Like something happens to.
you musicians, I'm telling you. Well,
I
that's
don't know. We did have
interesting.
some
No, it's
good
fun.
times though.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure.
Well, I was in a lot of different bands, so that one was
Was that
one
the
of the earlier
craziest?
ones.
Was that one of the
No, it
crazier
wasn't the
ones?
crazy.
Oh, really?
No, actually. Well, there's the wet T-shirt contest in front of us,
Yeah.
and I'm going,
While you guys are playing, they're doing a wet T-shirt contest.
yeah. They wanted us to rock hard, but keep it down so they could speak to the audience on the
Sure.
microphone. So,
Wow.
yeah,
When was that?
so
What year was that?
I don't want to tell you. Let's just
Uh,
say, uh, let's just say, new wave was very popular at the time,
I mean, oh,
which
okay.
was one of my
So
favorite times.
we're talking like new wave, like, are we talking 80s? Are we talking 70s?
Choo Choo's freaked out, and Love and Life wants to know where these people came from. They came out of the woodwork. I don't know. It was crazy. When I
Probably a
was young,
cousin, a brother, and a stepbrother, and who knows.
put up Choo Choo's comment. I want to see that.
When I was younger, I worked at a bank and experienced my first and only bank robbery. Oh, wow. I was at
Wow.
gunpoint. Holy
I
smokes. So,
bet you.
wait, so they came to your window and they had you at gunpoint, or did they didn't say put it all in the bag, or how did that work? That's crazy. You're the first person I've met that's actually been a part of a bank robbery.
Well, yeah.
I don't think I've
And I
ever met
want to
anybody
keep
like that.
avoiding that myself.
Yeah, that's let's keep that to a minimum. Wow. All right. So anyway, what I was saying, and we'll wait for Choo Choo to respond, but we usually do a compilation of your guys' comments and stuff that we've gotten over the last week, but we kind of did it on Wednesday, so there really isn't a whole lot. So we had some questions that I don't remember which AI did it for us, but they have some fun questions we can ask, and you guys can join the fun. It's actually a good chance for us to kind of understand where you guys are coming from, how crazy you guys are. So
Yeah, tell us a story. Why
yeah,
don't you?
yeah. Actually, if you guys have any fun stories, that would be amazing. I'm
You
assuming we have
got
some shy people here, but what's that?
yeah. Um, I had mentioned on another show that we were thinking about having people, like on with us, and
Mm-hmm.
like in their own window. And then I suggested, well, they don't want to be on camera, so why don't we do audio? Did you ever look into that? Because I
Oh,
haven't.
well, we talked about Discord on Wednesday, but
Right.
no, I
I
haven't
never
had a
pay attention.
chance. Well, I was finishing up our next episode, which airs tomorrow, so I hope you guys watch. It's our first episode of Creators on Creators. I'm working on the second episode of that, which is Casual Chuck right now, and then so that'll come out pretty soon as well. But our first one is with our good friend Sam, and I have known for a long time. Worked with him on other
Too long.
projects. Yeah, worked with him on other projects. But he's literally the jack of all trades when it comes to the entertainment world. So he's an actor, he's a comedian,
Wrestler.
podcaster, wrestler, exactly. Wrestler, musician, which I didn't know anything
I didn't
about
know that.
until
Yeah.
recently, and
Right.
producer,
And he knows
director,
everything about Star
writer.
Wars.
He's a Star Wars culture. He was probably one of the biggest names in Star Wars, if you're a big Star Wars fan, for a good what few years there, like 5 years from 2017 to 2023.
Do you
And
remember
you'll
the name of
understand
that
why
show
it's
he had? That show with those other guys that he had about Star Wars?
yeah. Well, you guys can watch tomorrow, and you'll get all the shows that he worked on. But he's been in the podcast game for a long
For a
time.
while.
Yeah, for a long time. So it's a
Getting
fun
back to
episode. Yeah, it's a fun
yeah, yeah.
episode. You guys will enjoy it. Please go out and check it. It helps us out a lot, obviously, but I think you'll get some good pointers because he's a successful guy. He lives here in Southern California. He's
Right down the street from me,
right
actually.
down. Actually, yeah, he lives in Burbank, and but he's from San Luis Obispo originally, and
St. Louis Obispo.
yeah, so he
So let's get back to the robberies. Apparently, Love and Life was robbed too.
what?
Put up that story.
I was also robbed when I worked at a check cashing place, but no gun shown, just threats. Man,
Yeah, those places are kind of seedy.
that is seedy. Well, here's the other. So, no, they told us all to get down, ask for the manager, and she opened the vault and they were out after a minute or so. Well, these guys are professionals, Choo Choo. Well, thank goodness you weren't hurt. Thank goodness they were out within a minute because you never want that to go any longer than it has to.
No.
But did they ever catch him? That's the real question. Did they ever catch him?
Oh, that's a good question. Did they ever catch them? Same question for Love and Life.
Were they wearing masks? You said they were wearing masks. Did you say that or no? No, I don't know. You didn't say actually. Yeah, same for Love and Life. Yeah, I mean, my gosh. But no gun shown, just threats. Wow.
I don't remember if I've ever been robbed, but I think I would.
I have never been robbed in my life, and that's because someone could look at me and go, "Oh yeah, I don't."
Oh,
Not
wait a
even worth
minute.
it.
Wait a
Not even
minute. I
worth it.
was robbed when I was in eighth grade. My buddy and I went down to the local Radio Shack, which was a really big thing back then.
Yeah.
And we got some stuff, and we were walking back home, and this group of 3 guys came up and said, "Give us what you have." And I'm like, "Okay." And my friend had a coat on, and he pulled it back like this, and he goes, "I don't have anything." And he's holding the coat back. Meanwhile, his pockets were stuffed with stuff, and he got away with it, the jerk. Oh, well, he's gone now, so got rest his peace. The rest. Oh man,
you know, I know what you're saying. I was robbed once, but they waited until I left the house, and then they took my stuff. It was a room. It was a roommate. It was a roommate.
Oh, that's it. Yeah. Oh, that I just remembered. I got robbed too when I first moved into the townhouse I was in.
Yeah.
After I left home.
Yeah, mine
Yeah,
was. It was
I
literally. It was literally like my first roommate situation when I moved to California, and I quite literally rented out a room. And I had access to the house, not all parts, but I had access to like the kitchen and the pool in the back and things like that. But it was literally I just came home, went to my room, went to bed, left my room, was out all day, and that was it. But you know, during the day, if I'm working or whatever, I had to lock my door, and because I had all my equipment, my camera equipment, and all kinds of things in there, and I had heard that 3 or 4 of the roommates, because there was like 8 to 10 people that lived in that house, all renting out rooms in this. It was a big mansion, and but I heard the girl across the hall was a big druggie, and so I would lock my door just to be safe, and
Of course.
and then I came home once, and she had the gall to be there when I got there, but everything was gone. It was just her and her boyfriend in her room, and I knew right away it was her, and but I can't prove it. I can't prove she did it, and I can't. I must have either forgot to lock the door or they busted in or something, but never got my stuff back. I just said I'm out. I'm out of here. But I was devastated because I had just spent a ton of money on this really nice camera and equipment, and you know, and I'm a struggling artist at the time. Like literally, that was all my money. That was it.
Yeah. How did it feel? Did it feel like you were emotionally raped or something? Because that's how I
It
felt.
did. It did. I felt so violated. And, you know, and again, I'm from the Midwest, and I don't like to like paint this picture that we're just, you know, a bunch of trusting people, although we are. But naive is probably the closer word for that. And I was just naive, you know. I couldn't imagine anybody doing that to me. And you know, didn't take long for me to be in California and that for that to happen. But at any rate,
Yes, Shiny, I believe it has been used, but I haven't listened to it because I don't think that's fair to listen to that kind of stuff. Because people need to make the music, not these programs.
so
Yeah.
I'm gonna put this up real quick. I'm sorry, Sam, real quick. Love and Life has I had to pick him out of some pictures they brought. Come to find out, he had robbed 3 other places after hours, and he did pull a gun. Yeah, I
Oh,
quit. Yeah, I quit and went and what was it? And went to work at a credit union. Much better, much better.
sounds much better, yeah.
And Choo Choo
Although they rip you
says,
off too, so. Yeah.
and I actually loved my credit union when I was younger. She says, nope, never got caught, no mask, but the trauma of going, I'm gonna put that back up. Trauma of going to a police station to give your statement and having to describe what the men looked like. There were, as I remember, like 4 or 5. Wow.
Yeah, jeez. Well, I'm glad everybody's safe.
Yeah.
I just wanted to, if you don't mind, mention my robbery. Well, I just got this townhouse in a pretty nice area, like Reseda. Do you know that area, Scott?
I do. Yeah.
And I went out one day. We still hadn't unpacked. I mean, the house was just a mess of boxes and stuff. And I came back from work, and the front door was knocked in and on the floor, and my cats were cowering under the couch. And I looked around. I'm like, holy cow! And they just ransacked the whole house, and they took two things that I really got pissed about. They took
Guitar.
my video camera, which had all this video I shot in Paris and Morocco. And then the thing that I really got pissed off about is my PlayStation 2. They took that and the games.
Yeah, I would
Oh,
be.
and
I would be mad about that.
here's the thing about the end of the story. I went downstairs. I'm looking around. I'm in shock. I see by the front door there's a business card. So I take the business card, and I go, why would somebody drop a business card? So I thought, I'll call and see what's going on. So I put on my best gangster voice, and I called.
Jeez.
Hold on.
I can only imagine what that sounds like.
And you don't want to hear it. I called and I asked for the guy on the card, and he goes, "Oh, he's not here, man. He'll be back later." I'm like, "Yeah, I heard about that PlayStation. I want to get it." And he goes, "Yeah, he'll call you back." I'm like,
Really?
"Oh no, I'll just call him later. Goodbye." Then the police detective came and they dusted for prints, didn't find crap, and I said to the guy, "I know who did it. Here's their card." And they never looked into it because they don't, why they bother come and talk to me?
They didn't look into mine either, even though I said it was her. She lives there. I go, it should be pretty easy to track.
Ugh.
Here's the serial number. And they said they can't really do anything. They just can't really
All
do
right,
anything.
people are having other conversations.
All
here.
right.
We
Well,
better
that's
get
all
back
right.
into it.
So a question from, we should get to their questions. Who are your
What's our
SB19 bias?
Bias, yeah.
So who's your bias there, Sammy?
Well, I like Ken, and I like them all.
Yeah.
And Pablo is awesome.
Pablo. I'm gonna go with Stell.
Stell too.
Yeah.
See, I can't really pick one. They're all great.
I mean, they're all really good. Pablo obviously is an incredible. I like his mind. Like, he's really creative, great lyricist. But like Stell and even Ken, they're really like, and even Josh. My gosh, Josh. We saw some like old stuff of SB19 recently, and Josh does not look like the Josh we have today. Like, he looks completely different. But
Yeah.
and even the one we saw at Akon that they were at, that concert that they did, or it wasn't the concert, it was the award show or whatever that was.
Who's
I mean,
doing the backflips?
Josh was like yoked. He was like jacked up. He's been working out. I think Stell and Ken are pretty athletic when it comes to like the dancing.
Mhm.
What are your guys's? How about you? And YN, I don't know, how do you say that name? Whining, Balling. I'm horrible. I'm just
Let's
going to call you
him
Y. Yeah,
Why
Y.
exactly?
Has AI music been used? Sorry, has AI music been used in a performance in US TV show already? Probably.
I believe so. Yeah.
I mean, they're all over
But
like
there's a
Spotify
backlash
and stuff
happening.
too.
Yeah, there's a lot of it on Spotify, but there's apparently a backlash. People are like, we want music by people, not by robots, so.
Well, I mean, and most people aren't going to care because they're not going to notice, and it's not a part of their lives, right? So the casual viewer or consumer is not going to know whether or not something is AI or not, because they're not listening to it. They're enjoying the show, and then that music just kind of lays in the background. The problem I have with it is that you're taking away someone's,
Job.
ability to make money. Right, exactly. With their own, with actual creativity, not some machine kicking it out. So it's a shame.
Hello. Yali Padilla. I messed that up.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, it's pretty messed up. A lot of
Love and
people are
Life
upset.
is frustrated. Yeah, for sure. Let's see. What's your thoughts about it? What's your thoughts about it, like using an AI music cover for a performance in TV shows?
It sucks.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan. I'm not a big fan of any type of computer. Just you
Yeah.
just hitting a prompt and then it makes something, and then you're like, all right, that's good. That's just
Uh,
me.
Choo Choo says that Pablo's a great lyricist. That's what I forgot to mention earlier when I said Pablo. That's what I like about him. He writes really good lyrics.
Yeah. Well, I said that, so I think we got it. We covered it.
I'm glad you did.
Yeah, Love and Life remembers Reseda because of the Karate Kid town.
Is that where it was?
Yeah, he's from Reseda in the movie.
Uh, How
That's pretty.
exciting.
That's really funny that you remember that. Some people's kids, man. Um, let's see. Have you reacted to Ken Phillips' Rocksta music video? No, we have not.
I was going to ask you that because you remember better than I do.
We have not, and we've only done. We've done two of the solo, two solo bits from two of the guys from SB19. So we haven't really dived completely into it yet. We're getting there though. Yali, I'm sure I think you already said this, Sam, but Yali says hello, Sam and Scott, and just saying hello. Hello, Yali.
Hello, Yali.
I love that. Yali. Y says my bias is Ken. There you go.
I said Ken.
Yeah, you did. Well, when you say all of them, you're bound to, have the same.
I didn't say all of them. I said Ken and Pablo.
Wait, what is teams SISIW? What is that? Proud SISIW. Sisu?
Happy
You guys
Cat
have to
says.
go ahead.
Happy Cat says Rockstar music video is very artistic. So we got to check that out.
Okay. And I know you already said this, Sam, but I'm going to put it up on the screen. Choo Choo says that they all have their own specialties. Pablo the lyricist, Stealth for belting vocals for sure. That guy can belt those high notes for sure.
I know, he's good.
Josh and his rap, Justin for his creative mind, having a degree in visual arts, and Ken for his low notes. Yep. I mean, they literally have everything covered for sure. My bias changes every day. That's probably where I'm at. But because we've done like Casual Chuck did a story about Stell, like what people don't know about Stell. We know a little bit more about his story than the other guys, but we did just do another Casual Chuck, by the way. And this one is about Ken, so you guys should be looking out for that. Pretty.
I think every one of those guys had a rough childhood.
Yeah, I think it's tough to make it, right? I mean, it's tough. And then, when your parents leave so that they can make money to make sure you survive and etc. I mean, it's crazy.
Josh has barbecue. Sorry. I have a sore throat, so if I sound harsh, sorry.
Love and Life, they did do something similar before, like holograms for singing duets. Is that referring to the AI stuff we were talking about?
I don't know, but I like this name, Chick Ken.
Chick Ken. I didn't know that Ken had his own fandom called Sisu. And I'm saying that incorrectly, I know, but small chick, yeah.
Well, that's one thing we're really good at is mangling names.
Yeah, for sure. I didn't know that. That's really good information. Again, you guys helping us out. This is what it's all about. They each have their own fandom. Ken has Sisu. I'm just going to say it that way. Pablo has hot dog. Stell has berries. Justin has maize or corn. Josh has barbecue. Okay, so now I get it.
Barbecue.
So why did they pick all of these food items as their fan base? Who picked that? Oh, I get it. Chicken. That's hilarious.
Yeah, Happy Cat just put up how they
Aw.
were all mistreated as young people.
Yeah. And I do, here's the funny thing, you mentioned this because Ken was so poor growing up, he couldn't afford to buy chicken, so now he loves chicken. Again,
Yeah.
Sam and I just watched this we just reacted to the story of Ken from that Casual Chuck did, so we did just notice, we did realize that in that breakdown that he did. So yeah, we realized, we're like, "Oh, he loves chicken. Okay." And then I was like, "Well, who doesn't love fried chicken?"
Oh yeah.
But yeah,
Especially
I mean,
good fried chicken,
oh,
like Jolly Bee.
like
So don't
Jollibee.
forget, if you want good chicken, go to. Oh, wait a minute. We're not getting
First,
paid for that.
it's Chicken Joy, Sam. It's Chicken Joy.
Whatever.
26 years old, yeah. And I
That's
do.
amazing.
Oh, so that's the way we should clear this up too, Sam. And I know you already read this comment, but we're gonna read it again.
Go ahead.
Josh was tortured by his nanny. So when we did the solo project that Josh did called 1999 that we reacted to, in the video it shows at least the sister, and he was always kind of hiding in the closet, but being abused by somebody.
I remember that.
I think you and I didn't catch that it was the nanny. So, but yeah, it was the nanny that was doing all the punishment. And that doesn't make it better, obviously. It's really bad. And I wonder how long it took for people like his parents to find out the abuse that was happening. Like, how does that finally come to light? Or did they not know until it was, well past, like she had been gone or whatever? But
It's pretty sad.
it is
But
sad.
yeah, I remember the ramen noodles for his birthday. Remember that?
Oh, for Ken, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
he
was
would
sad.
get ramen noodle. That was instead of a cake, he would get a bowl of noodles. That's crazy. Stellan Pablo is Celia or I'm sorry. I'm just gonna say Celia. Stel and Pablo. Well, you can't go wrong with any of them, really.
Right.
Oh yeah, there it is. Happy, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, the stuff that was done to these to Josh, and just watching that video and hearing his emotional take on it, that was heartbreaking, man.
Did the nanny go to prison for that?
I hope so. Oh, he even has scars
that's
on
a
his
crime.
face. He even has scars on his face.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Yeah, Ken couldn't afford to buy shoes. Yeah, and these are the kind of things. I mean, yeah, it sucks, but these are the kind of things that makes you like them even more.
Mm-hmm.
And the hardships, because I didn't grow up much different, really. We were poor. We had no money. We were on food stamps. We had
Us, yeah, right here.
yeah. So I didn't get to do a lot of things I wanted to do that I make sure my son has now. Like he
Yeah.
gets to do the things that I never got to do, and he gets to have the things that I never had that I wished I had. So
Yeah. When I went to the store with my parents and they were using food stamps, I would leave and hide in the store somewhere till that was over because I was so embarrassed.
see, I didn't know
So
what it
I
was.
get that.
Yeah, I didn't know what it was. Like I just assumed that's how life was for everybody. That's how I assumed. So I didn't think of it as good or bad. It just was. Yeah, she was jailed, says Shiny
good.
Bell.
Good.
She went to jail. Yep, rags to riches. These are the details that gave them the character and toughness they needed to quit. Yeah, I agree. You can't truly handle, they always say, you can't truly handle success without failure, or you can't really understand
Or
the
appreciate
meaning
it.
of or appreciate the success without having started from the very, very bottom to know what it was to not have success. I think if you were born into it, it's a different animal. But these kids
I
work
wouldn't
for it.
know that.
I wouldn't know either. But here's the thing. If I could go back and change it, I don't think I'd change a thing, just because it's those moments that make you the person you are in life, right? So, I mean, there are certain things that I loved about my dad that I tried to tailor myself after. There are things
Hey,
that I
Gary.
didn't like about my dad that I avoided because of it. Like one of my pet peeves, Sam, is being late. I hate it. It's one of my biggest pet peeves ever.
Oh, I must be
And
torturing you.
no, you're pretty good lately. But my dad was so he was a procrastinator, and he was never on time for anything because he procrastinated. And so I hated it. I hated it. I hated it. I hated it. So I grew up with it, and now it's like ingrained in me that if anybody's late, I find first of all I find it disrespectful because I'm taking my time to be with this person, whoever it may be, and they don't have the respect to think that my time's just as valuable. So
Yeah, but how did you really feel back then?
that's how it was.
You hated. You hated. Yeah, me
I
too. I hated.
I really
I
did.
hated
No,
a lot.
pet peeves. Those are my pet peeves. But I learned it as a kid, and but I think a lot of the lessons I learned was because I didn't have money, and it also I
Yeah.
think it makes us more creative. If you don't have money, you have to be more creative.
Sorry.
So that's right. So I get it. I get it. I wouldn't change a thing. What do we got here? This is so sad. I didn't know SB19's story or listen to them, but it sounds like they had it bad when they were young. Yeah. Oh, did you already say hi to Carrie, Sam?
Yes, I did.
Hello, Carrie.
Hi.
Our favorite Carrie. uh, I love it because I can say your name. A lot of them I'm having problems reading. I have my glasses right here, but I hate doing the old man thing. Like, what do we got? I hate doing that.
I've worn these my whole life.
I mean, I'd rather just have glasses on all the time, but I don't want to go out and get like bifocals and stuff. But
Yeah.
Doug Brock TV interviewed Ken and Josh. More details. Ooh.
Is this a interview that we are supposed to go check out?
I don't know. Doug Brock. Who's excited for the BTS comeback? These guys. These guys. I saw that they changed their profile picture on their Facebook page. And I was like, wait a second, are they about to drop something? Because they may drop a song well before the first album, or before the album that they're doing now drops. The single might be out before.
Well, they probably have a lot of it in the can already, ready to print.
I'm Army. I know BTS's story. They were underdogs and had it rough. Yeah, they're very similar.
Yeah,
In
very
terms
similar.
of in terms of having to, it's working hard, extremely hard to get that success, and success doesn't happen overnight, and it takes a lot of hard work and a lot of setbacks. But yeah, SB19, holy smokes, man. Excuse me. I just love those kind of stories though.
Yep.
Let's see. Trying to Carrie, I asked my daughter, Carrie Ritter, so excited.
Hey, have you
wait.
guys? Oh,
Go
sorry.
ahead.
Go ahead.
No, all right.
No, you
I
go
was just gonna read a comment. Go ahead.
That girl from Korea, the solo artist that we did the other day.
Well,
do
we
you know
haven't
her
done
name?
it yet. We haven't done it yet. Do you want to talk about her?
Yeah.
Oh,
What do you mean we haven't? Yeah, we did it.
well, I know we did it, but it hasn't gone out yet. No one
I
knows
know.
we've
That's
done
why
it.
I'm asking.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Do you want to talk about her before they see our reaction?
Well,
It's Hwasa.
yeah,
If I
Hawass. I
remember.
just wanted to know if anybody ever heard of her because
Hwasa, yeah.
apparently she's pretty big.
Well, I mean, we enough to where a lot of people were telling us we should listen to her for sure.
Bruno Mars has a new song out, dropped a few hours ago.
Is it a solo, or is he doing
Uh,
a duet with? Because he's like the king of like collaborations.
Duets. Yeah.
Yeah. Um. All right, so let's go back. Happy Cat didn't like SB19 for 6 years, and she's a new fan. Carrie, I asked my daughter if she's excited for BTS comeback because she used to be like a diehard army, but now she's not as engaged, but still like the group. Well, that's to be understood because BTS just hasn't been around for a while. They haven't been together. A lot of solo stuff, but I think when they
Yeah, a
come
lot of
back
good
as
stuff.
yeah, but I think when they come back as a band, it's just like one of those. It's just gonna be like they'll be a top of the charts. It'll be blowing. They'll be blowing up, and she'll be back. Doug Brock's interviews are long, more than an hour, but very good. Ken's has
I put
subtitles,
that
but
on the
Josh's
list.
doesn't. Got it.
I put that on the list. Yeah.
They will announce the tour on the 14th of January. What?
What? Next week?
Interesting. Yeah, the girls, do you want to type in? Oh, you did. Somebody did. Oh, yeah. There it is.
What's that?
The Hwasa. Love and Life was like, who? And then she just saw. Yeah,
Apparently
we
she's
just listened to her and her voice is like insanely good.
Yeah.
And the song that we listened to, we won't say which one we listened to, but the song we listened to, well, I guess you guys will just have to see it, but to see what our opinion was. I'm sure you could probably figure it out, but
She's everywhere on social media.
hmm.
Yeah, I could see that.
I'm manifesting that there will be a Stell Bruno Mars collaboration. I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it.
That's well, they're all. I mean, SB19 and BTS are getting really popular. BTS are showing up on American TV shows now.
BTS, yeah.
Yeah.
SB19 should do something with a really big like American artist or just a
But what about My Universe?
well, that was BTS, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Which I thought was
Come
a
on.
great collaboration.
It was wonderful. Yeah.
I mean, that's one of my favorite songs. With BTS. Let's see. I have heard of her. Always liked her. Hwasa. I am manifesting. Da, da, da. I like. IIRC Bruno Mars will release his new album next month. Yeah, I'd heard some interesting stuff about him. Like he was about to announce his like stadium tour. So I knew he was getting ready for something. Oh, Hwasa is part of the group Mamamoo. Okay.
Oh.
Is this like one of those, what do they call them? What did they call those? Where like members from, not, sometimes they'll go solo, like apparently Hwasa has.
Offshoots.
Right, but then they'll do like a subgroup where like two or three from a group of like 12, like two or three will go together and do like a project, and then three or four others will go off and do another one. They call it something else, like a sub something. You guys know it better than I do. SB19 old songs. We do. We have been doing some SB19 stuff.
Didn't we just do an old one last week? Or
No, we did a old BTS. SB19, here's the thing with SB19, especially the old stuff. It seems to get blocked every time we do it. So we have to
That's true.
dispute it and kind of go through this whole rigmarole. It eventually goes up, but it only is up for about 30 days, and then they finally just say, you know what, they just don't want it. You got to take it down again, and then it heads over to our Patreon. It becomes this like big thing. But
There's a lot of stuff on the Patreon page.
yeah, but I like a lot of the SB19 old stuff. Yeah, we just did Go Up. Got it? Go Up? Yeah, we just saw Go
Yeah.
Up.
That was a good song.
That's right. Yeah, you're right. That just went up. When did we do that?
Last week sometime, I think.
Yeah, I think you're right. That went out on.
Yeah, it's a 4-piece girl group. What are they called? Mimosa or something?
Mama Moo or something.
Yeah.
Now,
Mama
why
Moo.
am I not seeing this? Oh no, there it is. Yeah, Go Up. We just put that out on the 3rd, so not even a week ago. Mission Souls. Oh, there we go. What's your favorite SB19 song? What is your favorite SB19 song? I think we've probably answered this before, but has it changed, Sam?
For me, no.
Yeah. Is it still
It's still
Damn?
Damn.
Yeah. I'm still gonna go.
Well, I also like
Time, Mappa.
Time. Those two, yes,
Yeah.
exactly. I blanked out for a second.
I think I would probably say Time or Mappa. There's like are the two that I like. But they're all good. There's a lot of good songs that they've done. They're just fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought Damn was a very eye-opening music video along with the song. But
It was so different and unexpected that it really shocked me.
Yep.
In a good way.
What's your favorite SB19 song, Happy Cat?
Yeah, Happy Cat. Spit it out.
Pablo, Josh, let's see. We've been requesting for those collabs within SB19 members among the Chain Boys, Pablo, Josh, and Ken. Right? Tila Lua is my favorite. Second fave is Hangang, Sahuli. Both old songs 4 years ago.
Are they SB19 songs?
I believe they are.
Oh, you should go back into the catalog and check it out.
Subunit. There you go. Thank you, Carrie.
Subunit.
Sam, I feel like you're getting ready for bed. What's going on?
No, my throat is really going. I'm about to lose my voice. So
I'm sorry, buddy.
It's okay.
My fave is Hangang as Sahuli. Ken is really good there. Okay. Is the members' social media... In the members' social media updates, they are all hinting at solo songs coming soon. Really?
That sounds good.
We have not reacted to Tila Lua. And I agree, Shiny Bell, so much is happening this year in all aspects. BTS, BlackPink, SB19, a bunch of other artists that that like Ren is new to us. That seems to be at least in our heads, it's blowing up. We love The Warning.
Yeah, we're late to the party on those two, but
we're a little late. Yeah, but I love it. Yeah, love it. And like Sam was just saying, Hwasa we just did, and that was pretty amazing as well. So we love the new artists. We love listening to new ones as well. Let's see, it's called a subunit. Yep, my favorite. Have you read? No. Okay, so much is happening. I answered above Tulula. Yeah, we saw that. I'm sorry. This is what happens when our screen keeps like jumping.
I know it's hard to.
So I'd rather just. Yeah, I almost gotta just follow in the chat in the stream itself instead of looking at the software that we're using. But Crimzone and so I do like Dunka. That's a good one. Wow, so we really should
Crimson,
do these.
Is Crimson here?
No. I don't
She's
think
gotten
so.
to the top of the list of our favorite people.
Oh, look at that. I answer. Let's see. Please react to all the Atiz solos. Trust us. You're not. Or trust me. You're not prepared. I believe that we're never prepared.
Yeah,
I,
and that's our motto.
that's our motto. Crimzone. We heard. I think we heard Crimzone in the. Was that in the Akon concert that SB19 did?
Possibly, I don't know.
I'm pretty sure they did Crimzone in that because we hadn't heard it yet, and I thought it was really good. So I was like, okay, we got to go back and listen to or go watch the music video of that. And then everybody's talking about this Tila Lua, Hangang Sahuli. Pardon me, Liham. I think we have done. Elau we have done. Um, yeah, we're gonna get really spoiled this year. Love and Life's correct.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to be really busy.
Oh, here's a good one. So, Happy Cat says if we do Tila Lua, which, and I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that incorrectly, but she says to do Round Festival, the Round Festival
Yeah,
video.
and Crimzone was at Acon, according to Happy Cat. So that's interesting.
That was a song that they did. Yeah.
That's what I said. What?
You said they were at they were. Oh yeah, Crimzone was there. That's what you said, but
Well, that's what I meant.
It's
You know
I
that.
know what I got you.
I'm not on 100% today, which is usual, but maybe a little less now.
Let's see. I got to put this at the top. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to make sure I get this in there for you. All right, that's in there. That's in there. Earthquakes,
Terry was not
volcanoes.
prepared.
What is the earthquakes, volcanoes, ice, oil reserves? Yeah, well, we weren't prepared for any of that either.
That sounds like what's going on in the world.
Yeah, really. Crimzone was at Akon, yep, like you said, was the last song that they did. Okay.
That comment reminds me of an REM song.
Which one?
The ice, the
Crimzone
oil,
was the last song.
earthquake, volcano.
This is like an earthquake.
Yeah,
I wasn't
who's singing
prepared. Stop it. I wasn't prepared for Songwa Songskin. What? Siangwa? Songskin? Crimzone Wish Bus. Awesome performance. Okay. I'll make sure I put that on there too.
Cool.
SB19 Crimzone. I'm going to say music video and Wish Bus. Did they do a music video for Crimzone? Maybe that's the first one I should ask.
Yeah, Love and Life. I hope so too. Because what Scott just went through was not pretty either.
No, but I am thankful it was really bad, but it was only for like 2-3 days, like the worst of it. So now I feel really good.
Wasn't it you that said that if I got sick, that we could do another short of me in the hospital?
Oh, that's right. We got to get you in the hospital and get you to do a short.
No, I hate hospitals
because we get comments still to this day of people giving their well wishes to Sam, who's in the hospital
2 years ago
from a video from like 2 years ago. Yeah. Yeah. I hope you're not getting sick either, Sam, because we got work to do.
Yeah, I know. He's the whipping boy. No, I'm the whipping boy.
Phillips Rockstar is on the list. It is on the list.
Are we going to dive into Gigi Delana?
I don't know, but did you see what Love and Life said?
What?
Okay, I've decided I'm going to watch all your reactions to SB19 from the beginning.
That's
Good.
not going to be pretty.
Then you can remind Sam about everything he's seen because he won't remember any of it. Wow, Philip was included in the Grammys Global Spin series.
Philippe,
Philippe.
Philippe, Philippe.
Are you guys going to dive into Gigi Delana,
That's
and
what
the
I said.
Gigi vibes? Who now? That is where are they from? Fly me to the moon.
Let me
Right?
swing upon the star.
Who sings that?
I need a cocktail. You know who sings that, and I'm not going to fall for my own joke.
Morissette. Yes, you know what? Morissette, I felt so we were this close to getting to Morissette this was it yesterday you were here, Sam?
Yeah.
So close. It's right there.
Oh, Love
Rise
and
Up.
Life's threatening to do that.
And there's no music video for Crimzone, just the lyric. Okay, that makes sense. Because I feel like we've looked for like a lot of SB19's videos in the past, and I just don't remember seeing Crimzone come up, which is why we haven't done it.
Ken's birthday on the 12th. Thank you, Happy Cat.
Oh, I know he was born Philip, but does he prefer Ken, or does he try to use those as two different personas?
That's a good question, actually.
Love
I'm
and
sure
Life.
somebody.
Love and Life swears she's gonna do it. She's gonna watch SB19 from the very beginning.
Hey, did you change your picture, Love and Life? Looks different.
Happy Cat. Ken's B-Day is on the 12th. Yes. Yes, react
Yeah.
to Gigi vibes. Okay. Gigi vibes.
From the Philippines.
I feel like we have, let me see. I'm just going to make sure because I feel like we already have that on.
Oh, I see. That's what I kind of figured. SB19 stuff is Ken, and Philippe is solo stuff.
Yeah. But I think legally it's Philippe, right? Is his real name.
Yeah, you're welcome, Love and Life. I keep an eye on you.
He's watching his back is what he's doing. All right, I want to ask you a question, Sam. Here, are you ready?
No.
Okay. And our show is over, folks. What song instantly changes your mood? What song instantly changes your mood?
Dynamite.
Dynamite, really?
I love that song.
No, Dynamite's a good one. It does. It makes you happy. Yeah, it makes you happy. I get that.
What's the one? I can't remember the name of the one where the by Sepulveda Dam.
On. Yeah.
That really rocked.
That one gets me pumped. Like that's like a work. Like if I was gonna go work out, that would be the one I'd listen to. That gets me pumped up. For sure. How about your favorite SB19 song? Which one changes?
Oh, you know that.
I don't want to ask you that. I'll ask you the same question, but it doesn't have to be any of the like It doesn't have to be K-pop or P-pop or anything like that. What song is your go-to?
You mean of everything I like to listen to?
Anything you've ever listened to in your life? Do you have a go-to?
There's a lot of music that I love that I would use as go-to music.
How about I'll make it more specific then. What is your favorite making love music?
What? I wouldn't know.
What do you put?
Sadly, it's true.
That's really funny.
It's true. That's the problem.
Wait. I totally missed it. I should have. Oh, this is what I wanted to play when you said that.
I get no respect. That
You know, I will tell for me that song used to be. I'll probably have a new one, but I would say it would be "Purple Rain."
Yeah.
I loved "Purple Rain."
Okay, I just remembered one that really gets me going.
Yeah.
"Free Ride" by Rick Derringer
Ooh,
and
that's a good
Edgar
one.
Winter. Oh, I love that song.
Yeah, that's a good
That's a
one.
pumping song.
Yep. Yep. That's a good one. I'm sure there's so many. Like, what would be? Well, I'm gonna go back and look at the chat and see if they've got any like opinions on that. Nobody has opinions on that. Did we lose people when I said, "Sam, what's your making love song"?
It sounds like it. Choo Choo likes Ken's music for that.
Oh,
Moving
really?
Closer, Fake Faces, Pablo's Download, Drowning.
Oh. Yeah, "Purple Rain" by Prince. That was a great song.
Are you still recording?
Just in a little bit. I may have to go, actually.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah.
No
I'm sorry,
worries.
guys.
Um,
But Scott,
I will
handle
stay.
everything.
I will stay on for another. It's been an hour already. I'll stay on for another 15, 20 minutes.
Okay. I'll see
But,
you guys later.
Everybody, say goodbye to Sam.
Goodbye, Sam.
Goodbye, Sam. We'll see it. We'll see it. We'll see you soon, buddy.
All right. Bye, everybody. Peace. How do I get out of here? Oh, yeah.
Just-
bye.
Oh my goodness. Yes, "Purple Rain" by Prince. Yep. Oh yeah, the "Purple Rain" soundtrack is one of the best soundtracks that I was ever had the privilege of being a part of. Meaning that I was there when it was released and went down, got the album. It was amazing. Bye, Sam. Stay gorgeous. I'll let him know, Choo Choo. I'll let him know. Yeah, he's so Sam is, and I won't be giving anything away, but so Sam's usually at home when we do these things, but we've been having some really heavy winds here in Southern California, and they were given a notice that they're going to be shutting down the power where he's at for like almost at least like a half a day. So today, starting at 5, which you saw, he's at a hotel room now, but 5 until like tomorrow, late tomorrow. So it kind of stinks. So he was kind of forced to go out. And yes, I did invite him to stay here, but he just went to the hotel next in Burbank there. So anywho, where were we at? I wasn't allowed to watch that movie when it came out. Oh yeah. Yeah, you couldn't watch Purple Rain. There was some really salacious things. Yeah, for sure. "I Want You" by SB19. Ooh. That's a good one. You know what? That's a good one. Yeah, that does suck. It does suck. The Sam thing sucks. Wow. Yeah, poor Sam. So anyway, so not only is he's just like really tired right now, because he's been trying to get a lot of stuff done at the house, and then doing some work that we're doing, and then getting himself over to a hotel. So I do feel bad. He may be watching right now, so you can still wave to him. You can still wave. So I'm gonna ask you guys some questions here. Just a couple more. Let's get a good one here. What's your go-to comfort drink? I feel like that's a loaded question. I would say for me, I have not heard of Shiny Love and Life. Oh, you had a best friend that lived in Burbank, Choo Choo. All right. I love Burbank, by the way. I love Burbank. I hope you guys stay warm and safe. Well, thank you. Yeah, it's a little bit chilly today. I want you would be Sam's lovemaking song. I don't know. I don't know what Sam's song would be today, but it would be hilarious either way. Sometimes I'm in a House of Cards mood, and other times I need to play. Oh. You know what? I don't think I have heard any of those songs CP loves. But yeah, Shiny Bell, I'm with you. It's for me, it's coffee. That is definitely my comfort drink. But if we're talking like cocktails, which maybe this is what this is referring to, um, I would just straight up like a nice 21-year red breast whiskey, Irish whiskey. That would be the best. But I do like. There's another whiskey that's called Jefferson's uh, Ocean, and it has like a nice salty caramel kind of flavor to the whiskey because they actually put them on the barrels in a boat out on the ocean, so the whiskey catches all that ocean sea salt kind of uh, vapor, and it really makes it really great. Let's not talk about it. You're so funny. Love and Life, you're funny. Comfort drink for Choo Choo. Alcoholic one would be cherry vodka. Cherry friendly one would be anything with lychee. Ooh. Cherry vodka. I don't think I've ever had cherry vodka. I'm not a big vodka fan after I had a really bad incident with vodka when I was younger. So I stay away from vodka almost all the time now. There's an X-rated I want you live performance, the dancing. They don't do it anymore. The crowd went crazy. I mean, wait, so they stopped it because the crowd went too crazy? They said, "Oh, we can't do that anymore. It's too sexy." Is that what it was? CP Love, House of Cards is the four vocal line members kind of bluesy R&B. Love it with the live instrumentation. I like the Singapore sling, but uh most place I've been don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, Singapore sling for sure. I don't know if I'm pretty sure I've probably had one. But yeah, there's probably not a lot of places that know how to make a Singapore sling anymore. Love and Life. I like sweet drinks with like mudslides or frozen strawberry daiquiri. My twin brother is a big time daiquiri guy, which is pretty crazy to say. Uh, I'm not a drinker, but I do like those, says CP Loves. Here's some trivia from Choo Choo. When SB19 performed I Want You in Dubai, they changed the lyrics to be respectful of their conservative culture. Well, that's nice. I bet that probably happens quite a bit. I bet that happens quite a bit. Because they're like, I can't see if somebody like Sabrina Carpenter, if you know who I'm talking about, probably does need to change her lyrics some here and there if she ever goes overseas and does some of that stuff, if they even allow her to perform there. But I bet that does happen to a lot of musicians. They have to go and change things, just a couple things here and there. She did say X-rated, that's for sure. Uh, they don't do the dance anymore, but it is the sexiest choreo I've ever seen in my life. Still choreographed it. Well, of course he did. Of course he did. Uh, let's go on to the next one here. Rashly, let's see. Asked him that one. What's a hobby you tried and immediately realized wasn't for you? A hobby that I tried but realized it wasn't for me. Hmm. That's a good question. I I don't know if there is anything that I've tried that I didn't like in some sort of way. I think I've liked pretty much everything I've done, and I've been fairly, good enough at it to where I was like, yeah, if I kept with it, I could be pretty good. I don't think there was anything I've tried where I was like, yeah, this isn't for me. This just isn't gonna happen. There may be something that pops in later, but I can't think of anything that would be the case. What's a tiny inconvenience that ruins your whole mood? Oh man. Exercise. Exercising. That's a funny one, love and life. Um an inconvenience that ruins my whole mood. I think I already talked about it a little bit. It was the I don't like people who procrastinate. Um I like people who are on time, who respect other people's time. If anybody's late for something because I always make sure I'm there even a little early so that I can walk up and be there on time. Uh, I'm just like that. So for me, it's probably if someone's late. That's my thing. Let's see. The exercising one was pretty funny. Let's see, no creamer for my coffee. That just ruins my day. No creamer for my coffee. So wait, so you don't like creamer in your coffee, or you do like coffee creamer? How young am I? That was very nice. Usually someone says how old you are. That was a very nice way of saying it. Old enough to know and young enough to still be a little stupid if I need to be. Uh, can you please react to Ken and AC Bonifacio dance cover of Chris Brown's Gimme That? It has 1 million views. AC is a popular dancer. I do remember this name popping up, AC Bonifacio. Did you guys mention this on our Wednesday? Because my great great grandfather's name was Bonifacio, and that name is very. I mean, I know it's probably a little bit of Filipino, but it's definitely Italian. But I will put it on the list. I think we already have it on the list, but I'll put it on just to be safe. All right, there we go. It's on. Oh, CP loves you need sugar. You need creamer, and you like sugar. So I'm a big creamer guy. I don't like a lot, but I like enough. And I'm not a big sugar person unless it's like Turkish coffee or something like that. I do like Turkish coffee, and I need to have. Obviously, that's a little sweeter. So that I like. Yep, that's where you heard it, Sam. I knew you're just playing with me, because nobody has ever confused Sam or myself. Uh, AC Bonifacio was invited to dance at Ellen DeGeneres. Oh, when she was. Oh, I see. Oh, AC Bonifacio is when she was a kid. I got it. Not when Ellen DeGeneres was a kid. Let's see. It was a reference to BGC, Bonifacio Global City, when you asked what it is. Ah. That's starting to sound familiar. Let's see here. Can you please? All right. Oh, I missed this one. I'm so sorry. What's an ethnic food? Choo Choo said, "What's an ethnic food you tried and would never eat again? Would never eat again." I don't know. I'm a pretty easy guy when it comes to food. I'm not very picky. So I'll try just about anything. And even if it's not my favorite, I usually go away with a pretty good experience that I tried it. But I can't think of anything off the top of my head where that's ethnic food that I tried that I don't want to try again. Like pretty much everything I've tried has been pretty phenomenal so far. That's ethnic food anyway. Maybe you're a Japanese person in your previous life. I don't know who that was for. Shiny Bell. Let's see what else we got here. Um Just rude people. Oh, just rude people for me. If you can't say something nice. Yep, I'm with you on that. I think that's the tiny inconvenience that ruins your whole mood. Yeah, I'm with you on that. I mean, I was brought up the same way. If you don't have anything nice to say, don't say it at all. Unless it's your brothers, then you got to tease them until they cry. Um, let's see. Let me get back to the bottom here. Well, Sam's not here, so I got to get my jabs in for the night. That's right. This is the perfect opportunity because I will make him watch this from here on out. Make sure when I see him next, he's got to watch the rest of this after he leaves. And again, he still may be watching. So I think you can get your jabs in and he won't be able to say anything. What's he going to say? What's a phrase or slang term you refuse to use? Ooh, well, there are so many that my son says now that I will refuse to use, at least consciously, because I do find myself using some words now. My son says bro all the time. He says, of course, 6'7". And then he also says recently he's been saying POV. I don't even know what that means. Sigma, he's saying Sigma a lot. And of course he does the regulars like, that's sus. I can't remember. There's others off the top of my head, but I just can't wrap my head around it and I refuse to use them. But I have found myself like subconsciously saying things that I would not normally say. So I think I do call my son bro. Hey, like, stop doing that, bro. And I'm like, why did I just say that? When you come to the Philippines, Choo Choo says, we will have you try eating balut. It is days old duck egg. Well, that sounds awful. With a developing duck. That seems even worse. Oh, that sounds horrible. No, there's no way I'm trying that. That would be... that sounds like a Sam job to me. CP Love, I want to go to South Korea and my husband said we would go, but he doesn't care for Korean food. Really? Oh, I love Korean food. I told him he couldn't go all the way to SK and eat an American chain food place. Not allowed. I agree with you on that for sure. I don't agree about Korean food. Some of my favorite food is Korean. A Korean barbecue place. If I can find myself a good Korean barbecue place, which we have plenty here, I would go there nonstop. Especially if it was in Korea that I had the Korean barbecue. But yeah, I love Korean. I do remember watching the Anthony Bourdain clip where he did do that. Or maybe it was another guy. There's another white guy. He's kind of bald. He used to have a travel show as well, and he would eat like funky foods. Kind of like Anthony Bourdain, but this guy was specifically tried the... kind of the outlandish ones. Oh, your son says, dude. CP loves, yeah. I think my son does that too. Yeah, happy cat, bruh. Yep, that's the big one. Um, I mean, have you tried? Who else has tried this? Balut or balut, however you say that. Who else? Who else has tried that? I love Korean food. Happy cat, good. Shiny Bell, 16 days old egg is just soft, like there's no. Nope. Love and Life, yum, yay, Korean barbecue, mochi, banana milk, so many. Oh yeah, totally. Oh, Happy Cat has had it. Now, did you eat it when you had it a couple of times when you were a kid, Happy Cat? Did you eat it not knowing what it was and they didn't tell you, and then you finally found out, and now that's why you won't eat it? Oh yeah, Adam Zimmerman. That's it. Choo choo. Yep. That's the guy I saw eat it. He wasn't a fan of it. I remember he tried it and he wasn't a fan of it. Ooh, I'm getting tingles just thinking about it. Wait a second. There's a fusion between Korean and Mexican food. Those are two of my favorite cuisines. Oh my gosh. How do you... Oh, I gotta... Googie, you gotta... You gotta be more specific. Tell me something that you've had that is like a Korean Mexican fusion. It sounds interesting and yet seems so unobtainable. The yellow part and soup in the balut is very... Ugh! The reason I would have a problem with it is because I would be thinking too much about what it is. It's fascinating that that ever became a thing. How do you say it? Balut? However you pronounce it. How did that even become a thing? And is that still widely eaten today, or is that just kind of like, you know, give it to the tourists? There's an amazing barbecue joint in Vegas, Korean barbecue joint near Allegiant Stadium, where the BTS tour was, packed with armies singing BTS music and eating amazing food. Ah, the good old days. My 14-year-old loved it. I love a good Korean. Well, that's true. I do eat. That's true, Shiny Bell. I do. Duck, not as much. Chickens, yes, for sure. I've never had ostrich. And I've as far as eggs go, duck eggs, that's not as common as you might think. Chicken eggs, yes, for sure. But chicken eggs are not fertilized, so there's nothing like actually growing in it. Oh, all right. Yeah, more power to you, man. And it may be the most delicious thing, by the way. It may be the most delicious thing. It would just be a hard it would just be very hard for me to wrap my head around it. Oh no, choo choo. I stopped the moment I had one where the duck inside already had feathers and a beak. Ah. Yeah, that would ruin me. That would ruin me. Googie, didn't V have a series where he worked at a restaurant in Mexico? Really? Oh, I'd love to see that. Balut. Oh, thank you, Happy Cat. Balut. And Choo Choo, thank you. Yes. Manny Pacquiao eats 10 balut. Really? Oh, that's crazy. Well, maybe that's why he's so good. Wow, I'm going to have to watch this V thing then. It's sold everywhere in the Philippines. Boy, I tell you what, if Sam and I do come over there at any point in the future, it would be a hard sell for me to do it. I don't even think Sam would. Like, I feel like I'm probably the more adventurous of the two of us, and that would be a hard sell. Balute's origins trace back to China, where the practice of incubating duck eggs for consumption began. Chinese traders introducing it to the Southeast Asia. Huh. That's interesting. Ginny's Kitchen was the show where V worked in a Mexican restaurant. He worked there for like a day or what? Like just for one of the episodes? Around the 1500s, while the Philippines adopted and popularized it, elevating it to a national delicacy, particularly in pateros, the concept itself is Chinese. That is very interesting. You won't feel the feathers. The balut made in Australia is white, light brown. I saw it from a vlogger there. Well, it makes me wonder if we have something like that here, maybe in the South or something like that. Or maybe it is just like a fancy dish somewhere. If you don't want balut, you can try pinoy. It tastes almost the same without the duck inside. It is like hard boiled eggs, but duck egg. Ah. Oh, but it. So is it sweet though? Is it still kind of sweet? Because I think someone was saying balut was a little sweet. Man, maybe we'll have to do a show where Sam and I, if we ever found a balut, or two, we would try it. Maybe we'll just go to I don't know. Maybe we'll go back down to a Filipino town and see if there's a place down there that does it or imports it or something. Um, but I don't remember even. We didn't even look for it, so maybe it's there. We just haven't seen it. V was on it the whole time. Other actors, entertainers are on it, and they have to run their own small cafe. He was mostly in the kitchen during the open business time. So fun and so good. Is he a good cook? V? SB19 ate balut there in the... Oh, so they do have it here somewhere. Okay. Well, that's interesting. Yeah, you'll have to tell me where. Because don't they usually... SB19's usually here... I mean, when they come out to the U.S., it's usually like, here in L.A. somewhere. Well, I would definitely record that. And I would only do it if I could get Sam to do it. But that would be a first, and oh, how is it? How big is it? It's just an egg, right? It's just a small little egg. Do you just pop the whole thing in and chew on it, or do you take a bite? Like, I don't even know how that even works. Man. Um, Here's one. What's the most unnecessary thing you've ever bought that you absolutely don't regret? Oh, that's funny. The most unnecessary thing I've ever bought that I absolutely don't regret. Well, you can see with all the stuff behind me, and we've talked about this before, I'm a big video game nerd. So I've got like 52, 53 different consoles. None of them I need, other than my PS5. But none of them I really need. All of them are unnecessary, and I don't regret it at all because they all have some sort of childhood memory attached to them. But that would be mine. Any of the stuff you see behind me, that would be mine. You know what I'm gonna try now? Oh, I'm gonna see if this works. I don't think it's gonna work. I think I have to be a guest for this to work. Nope. Unless it thinks my hearts are horrible. Nope. I bet there's a way to turn that on. Bet there's a way to turn that on. Let's see. Shiny Bell needs to be a mod. She has all the info. You know what? You're right, Shiny Bell. There she is. Good thinking, Love and Life. You're right. Ken and Josh are gamers. I know. And I don't know what they usually play. I assume like a lot of Fortnite or some sort of like, battle games such as like, Call of Duty or Battlefield or something. Who knows? But I knew they were gamers. Let's see. Proper way to eat it. Crack a small opening. Slurp the liquid inside, then open the whole egg and just. Wait, Shiny Bell, how did they do? How did they do with the balut? Ooh, Jin learned how to make his own rice wine too. Oh. He has master chefs and who are friends, mentors, and there are videos of him learning. I have seen some things with Jin cooking, and I heard he was pretty good at cooking. Okay, I'll ban y'all now. That's funny. Yeah, I don't know what they play because I don't know anything about games. Well, that's all right. Because I usually, like I said, I usually play like, I mean, I do get on Steam. I don't know if you guys play on Steam or anything like that where you're at, but that may be too game nerdy. But I get on Steam and I play some really old games and some online stuff. But yeah, for the most part, my stuff is usually the old stuff. Spicy quesadilla. Ooh, this sounds good. Googie. Spicy quesadillas with gochujang, pozole with kimchi, pork belly, Korean stuff. Ah, Jin, JK, and Sugar are the usual chefs. Jin has a line of alcohol and is friends with the chef from Culinary Wars. Oh, there you go. Welcome to the Blue Crew. The Blue Crew, Shiny Bell. Watch it. It's just been 6 minutes. That's so hilarious. If you don't know, Shiny Bell, we didn't know how to even add moderators. We didn't even know what mods were until literally on Wednesday. I don't remember if you were here on Wednesday for that, but which Asian country, Y says, which Asian country you like to explore? Well, I have to be honest, ever since I was a kid, Tokyo was always at the top of my to-do list. That being said, I have some really close friends that are Japanese, so we do, and she's from Tokyo. She has asked us to go there, stay for free, and go around with the local, because you don't want to do the touristy stuff. But so we still may do that. But our neighbors are from Seoul, so I want to go to Korea, South Korea, and do that. I don't know anybody other than all of you wonderful people who live in the Philippines, but I would love to go to the Philippines. just because I've never been there, and of course I got to try the balut. But yeah, there's so many. Those are the main ones right now, and that's just because I'm learning so much about them through the music. So for me, those are like the big ones. How about you? Thank you, Shiny Bell. I don't mean to. I don't mean to. I hope I don't offend when I say "Ugh," with the balut, but it just sounds awful to me. But you're right. I should just try it. I should just try it and then give my honest opinion about it. And if I, if I yak it up, if I puke because of it, well, so be it. At least I tried. And I may just love it and say, give me another. My son was so happy I gave him a Steam gift card for part of the Christmas. Oh my gosh. I would have been ecstatic with a Steam gift card. Those are the best. Yeah, good. That was a good gift. Oh my gosh, that has to be paired with anti-hyperacidity meds for sure. Scott, you are an expert now. Well, I don't know what I'm an expert at, but I'm an expert at not being an expert. I think this really. Philip shot his music video of Stray Dogs in Japan, and he loves anime. I'm a big anime guy too. And that is something. I mean, it's kind of been fairly. I don't want to say it's been huge here, but it's been fairly big. But now it's like anime is really like blowing up here now. Let me know if you need someone to carry your bags to South Korea. Maybe. But I would that like I do want to go to Seoul like really badly. Scott, when you and Sam come to the Philippines, I will drop you by your hotel and bring you food stuff to try. Count on it. Choo choo, I know you will. And I appreciate that so much because I tell you what, we're gonna need somebody who knows what they're doing, because we won't, and we gotta trust somebody, and I feel like we can trust you to not steer us in the wrong direction. But I know Philippines has a lot of great food. Like I said, Sam and I did a little trip down to Filipino town here in LA, and I know that's not the same, but it is a little flavor from the Philippines, and we loved it. I mean, we loved it. Um, and I really got to try some of the sweet spaghetti that I assume that's something that's served in a lot of places there because we found it in like 3 different places just down in Filipino town. So, but I would love that, Choo Choo. We would love that. Oh, your destination, your dream destination, why is the Maldives? Okay, I have to say I've never been myself. Never been either. It's okay. Not all Filipinos eat balut. To me, it sounds like it would be the equivalent of like Happy Cat. I think it would be the equivalent of like caviar, right? Like to me, caviar in my head, it just sounds like it's fish eggs. I mean, it is fish eggs. So if I can just get over it, I know people tell me how delicious it is. I know that. I just can't get over it. In my head, I just have to process over that and stop thinking about it. Love and Life says she's always wanted to go to South Korea. Her dad was stationed there in the military, and he always spoke highly of the Korean people. I know a lot of Korean people myself, and all of them are wonderful. Just the most wonderful people. So yeah, I've had nothing but really good experience as well. Love and Life. CP Love, my daughter wants to go to Japan. She even took 2 semesters of Japanese. Ooh, because she wants to go there someday. My other kids just don't want to travel They just want to travel on my dime and don't care where. Well, someday they'll have their own opinions on that stuff. CP Love. But yeah, Japan was always at the top of my list, and I've just never been. Yeah, take us out to an all you can eat Filipino restaurant. That would be awesome. And I would love, as long as it's like, as long as they do a lot of things really good. I want to try the best of the best. That's kind of what I'm going at. And in my head, I feel like there's a lot of karaoke bars. Is that wrong? Is that a wrong assumption? My dad and brothers don't eat balut. Okay, but why don't they eat balut, Shiny Bell? Why not? Is it because they're grossed out by it, or Wise says if you want beaches and nature, Philippines is the best choice. How many islands are there in the Philippines? I don't really know. I know there's a lot. Hey, Pixie's here. Holy smokes. Yeah, Sam's not here, Pixie. Sam had to go. He's had a bit of a rough day, and I was lucky to even get him on for the little time that we had. Excuse me, for the little time that we had him. I'm gonna take a drink. But he would want me to say hi to you, because you were such a blast on Wednesday. Hi, Gracie, or hi, Grace. Good to see you. Sam's not here, as I just said, but he'll be back on the next Wednesday one. He's incapacitated at the moment due to a power company kicking him out of his house. Karaoke is mostly at home. Is it really? I mean, I'm always singing at home, I suppose. Karaoke while having good food. That's a good question. What's your go-to karaoke song? Like that's a good question. Like if you were to go to a karaoke bar in the Philippines, what is the song you would hear the most? I was late too, Pixie. YouTube didn't give me any notification. It didn't really. I even scheduled it this time. I thought I was doing a really good job. I didn't, apparently. What's the most hottest and humid place you've ever been to, Scott? Well, thank you for the question, Shiny Bell. You are following the theme of this podcast, which is Q&A with Scott and Sam. And I'm only following through with half of it because Sam is not here. But the hottest and most humid place I have ever been has to be Miami, Florida. By far the most humid place I have ever been. Maybe not the hottest, but it feels like the hottest because it's so darn humid. So yeah, right here in the United States, Miami, Florida. And we went there in the middle of summer and it was just almost unbearable, but they have really good Cuban food there. Oh, so good. Made the trip worth it. The food itself made the trip worth it. 7,000 islands plus in the Philippines. Wow. How many Filipinos have actually been to all 7,000 islands? Is it easy? How many could you get to in one day? Shiny Bell says the reason they don't eat is because they have the same reason as me. They have a really bad gag reflex. That's really what you're saying. Oh my gosh, anything Pat Benatar. Yes. I think I've said this before. My both my parents were musicians, professional musicians when I was a kid. So I grew up with my mom singing Pat Benatar on stage, rock and roll. She even looked like Pat Benatar on stage. And so I am a huge Pat Benatar fan. She's Gone is the most popular karaoke song. She's Gone. That sounds like a Daryl Hall and John Oates song. Am I right, or is that something else? Something from Journey, that makes sense. My notifications hate me. Okay, good. As long as it's not me. I really tried my best. Uh She's Gone by Steelheart. Okay. I don't know if I know that song. I'll have to look that up. Steelheart sounds familiar. Pixie says, "Oh, yay. Oh my goodness, please tell Sam sending all the good vibes. I will let him know. And thank you. I'm trying to get my rock back. Hopefully in a day or two I'll be fully 100%. Orlando in the middle of August. Yeah, I believe that too. Unbearable. I agree with that. CP. Any place in Florida, really. I mean, it's just so darn humid. There's a seafood market south of Manila, Philippines capital, that you can buy food from, and then a nearby restaurant can cook it for you and they have karaoke rooms so you can eat while singing. Ooh, well, that does sound fun. So you can go get yourself a nice fish, have them fry it up or cook it up for you, and that sounds awesome. Well, I'm going to put a lot of onus on Sam singing because he's the official professional musician between the two of us. So he better be singing his butt off when he goes there. Go to YouTube and search "She's Gone Karaoke." Okay, I'm gonna do that right now. "She's Gone Karaoke." Let's see what pops up here. Oh, there it is, Steelheart. I'd share this with you guys, but I feel like it would get. So it's kind of like an epic song, is really what it is. Sorry, I'm listening to the lyrics right now. Um, yeah, I'm looking at a karaoke version of the song. I see karaoke in Chinese dramas all the time. It looks like so much fun. I know. I mean, I see like karaoke in like Jollibee commercials, and they're all having so much fun. Like there was a time when early in my career where we would go out like on a Friday night, go get some drinks and then do some karaoke, but it was never like a real like big thing. Uh, Thought he knew what humid was from somewhere in the USA. I forgot where. Not until he went to the Philippines. It's in their vlog and their channel. So it's really humid. That makes sense. If it's really humid in the Philippines. I get it. I get it. Oh wow, 17,500 islands in Indonesia. Jeez. Doki and Ambriel. Okay. Y only sings Taylor Swift and the Coors song in karaoke. Can't do Celine and Whitney songs. And you know what? Back in my day, I used to try those, and I usually thought I was good and knew I was horrible. But knew I was horrible. All right, so CP says when you guys go to the Philippines, we need to see vlogs of your food journey and singing karaoke. Oh, I tell you what, if I will have my camera ready anytime Sam is anywhere near a microphone or some food. Because I think any moment that Sam has with any of, especially those two things, is like gold. That'll be like gold. I'm trying to think what I would sing at a karaoke bar. I mean, it's usually like Elton John, Billy Joel or oh my gosh, who's the other guy? Sweet Caroline or something like that. Scott, the Philippines sound awesome. Let me know when you're all going so I can stow away on the plane. I don't even know where we're going yet, but you guys will be the first to know for sure because we're gonna need so much help. I've never done karaoke, says Pixie. Is that true? How have you never done? Not even once? Not even accidentally? Oh, zombie. Yeah, that's a good one. Sorry, all my stuff keeps skipping. Zombie by Cranberries is also a favorite karaoke song. 100%. Great song. Great song. Oh, Doki met SB19G22 and Bini. Wow. My hair can't do humid. Guess you're off the hook. Yeah, I mean, it's going to make everybody's hair look something different. When you guys come to the Philippines, you need to do karaoke meet and greet event. It would be awesome. We can invite Uncle Chuck. 100%. That sounds like a very good plan. I was just typing Billy Joel or Bruce Springsteen. Ooh, Bruce Springsteen would be another good karaoke song for sure. Any of them, any Bruce Springsteen, any Billy Joel. My best friends when I was ill was Filipino. Best food ever. Ube is good. Barbecue pork, yeah, on a stick. Oh yeah. Uh, I don't know how you say that. Pancit, and meat egg rolls. I can make a bunch of it, and it's yum. Well, I tell you what, we're not going to say no. I've never tried uh, the meat egg rolls. I have had ube, and it's good. I've had like some of the like snacks that had ube in it, and we've had like the ube pie at Jollibee. But I didn't even know that existed until about 6 months ago. Right? I'm getting hungry now thinking about it too. And I only promised I would be on for like 20 minutes after Sam left, and that was like 30 some minutes ago. Um, anyway, I'll let you guys go. I know it's a busy night. I know some of you are up really late, and we couldn't thank you enough for being with us. And thanks for joining us, even when Sam had to go. Uh, it was nice for you guys to stick around and talk to little old me. Um, we do have, like I said, a new reaction. It's not even a reaction. This is a full on interview. We have one with a Casual Chuck that's also coming up, but I would appreciate tomorrow. A really long time friend of ours who's been in the business for ages has some really good advice of his journey from being an all around entertainer, producer, director, comedian, writer, etc., and how he transitioned into doing stuff like what I'm doing. He's a pro when it comes to like podcasting and things like that. So he's a really funny guy. He's really talented, has a lot of great information. So if you guys are really interested in like even trying to do your own channel or doing something online or want to start a YouTube channel or whatever, you guys should really listen to this guy. He's got a lot of advice like what to do, and also like how he came to do it, and his mistakes and his successes along the way. But he's got some really great stories, and so if you guys could, tomorrow morning it's coming out, just take a look at it, like it, and pardon me, and I believe within the next week after that, Casual Chuck will be up, and we'll be doing that interview that we did, and then we've got more lined up. So Again, the new show is called Creators on Creators, and it's really just our goal to figure out like why people are so successful at doing exactly this kind of thing, and it'll help a lot of people learn how to do their own thing. So that's the goal. Anyway, that's it for me. Love you guys. Have a great weekend. Be safe. Tell your friends, tell your family that you love them, hug them, because you never know when that last time may be. I know that that's sad, but I just lost my uncle yesterday, so to me it's a big deal that everybody do that, and really just be safe and positive, and live the life you want. Live the life you want. And we'll see you next Wednesday for sure, and next Friday. So again, be safe, and we'll see you. We love you guys. We love you guys.